Well, hello and welcome all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land to the Texas Special YouTube channel. And as promised, for this first O-Gauge product review of August 2026, we're going to be taking a look at this Lionel number 6-36117 Lionel Lines 2-dome tank car. Now, before we get into the nitty gritty of it and I do my freestyle thing, we are going to hit the keynotes. So while this guide did not come with a box, this is from that large lot of O-Gauge trains that I've been reviewing over the last roughly year and a half. If it did have the box, this is what it would show. So the model features die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, a stamped sheet metal frame, and it is capable of operation on curvature as tight as O-27. Now, what that means for you, any two-railers that are watching, or any newbies who are unfamiliar with, O-Gauge terminology in general, in the two-rail world of model railroading, most everybody uses radius, which of course is the measurement from the center of the circle to halfway across the circle. O-Gauge, three-railers, we like to use diameter. So in two-rail speakage, that would be 13.5-inch radius curves is what this thing is capable of operating on. And real talk, it could probably go a little tighter than that. This is a traditional O-27 type freight car, so this is along the lines of what most people think of when they think Lionel versus the high dollar, higher end scale stuff. And this is from the 2008 Lionel catalog, so not brand new, not super old. It's got a little bit of age to it, but nothing crazy. To start off with, all of the lettering and numbering are very nicely done. You have the built 2008 by Lionel here. Now the stamped sheet metal frame does have some surface rust on it, some superficial rust. You got a little cobweb there on the truck. If I push down, you'll notice that the springs on the trucks actually compress, which is a really cool feature that a lot of Lionel trains have. You have some nice rivet detailing all the way throughout the body of this thing. The grab iron all the way around the tank is cast onto the body. This is the same tooling, if I'm not mistaken, as the old post-war two-dome tank cars. And when I say the same tooling, I don't mean they used the exact same tooling that was used in 1957. What I mean is the pattern for that tooling is the same. It's new dies, but the same patterns. You have these cast-on grab irons here on either side of the tanks, and this cast-on walkway. Of course, the stamped sheet metal frame is painted black, and the trucks and couplers are, of course, painted black as well. This car does not have a B-end in the traditional sense of there's a clear and discernible handbrake, but both ends of the car look identical. So you have these two little, I guess those are vents. You have no real detail to speak of on the frame itself, and you have the operating magnetic thumbtack style knuckle coupler. So what I mean by that is, if you look, you see this flat disc here. That is meant to be activated by a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product. It's an electromagnet that powers up intermittently. It's user activated, and that allows you to uncouple cars without actual manual input from the operator. Give me 1 second, because that's annoying me. Okay, sorry for that interruption. As I was saying, this little metal disc here, if you activate the electromagnet on a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product, it pulls this disc down, and that allows you to automatically open the coupler anywhere you have that track section installed without any other effort from the operator. Now, if you do not have a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product, this little tab here on the side of the coupler body, push down, and there you go, the same effect is achieved. The underside of the car, you see there are no details. It's just the Lionel LLC stamping and another date, the date it was made. And looking at the top of the car, you see that there is actually some fairly decent cast-on rivet detailing in all the appropriate spots. And you have some vent valve and loading valve details, and of course the requisite hatch covers and bolts to secure them shut. So as I said, this car is capable of operation on curvature as tight as O-27. Now bear in mind that is the minimum radius, So what that means is it should have absolutely no problem whatsoever operating on my O-72 curves that are prevalent here on main track number 1 of the South Texas Railroad. So we are going to throw this guy on the front end of a train. For any rivet counters that may or may not be watching, it is not a placement error because there are no displayed placards. Therefore, it is not loaded with hazmat. It is not a residue empty containing chemical vapors. It is a straight sanitized empty tank car. So as you see there, coupler's a little stiff.